Good day, welcome to Martinez Design. In our studio apartment design that we start upon, in this episode we work on a ceiling, especially the external ceiling, as we're going to hold a kind of ceiling that's going to hold a lamp at this point. At the same time, we work on the staircase within the room and the coping system around the first floor plan, and we work on certain things. So let's start by the stair first. So now let us create a staircase in this place. This is going to have the association of the floor at the top. So how do we do that? Go to floor level 1 and you go to your architecture. From the architecture you click on stairs. So when you click on stair, this is the way it's follow. The point here is that it's not like before, but here you are going to create it by sketching it here. You can use the run of this particular one or use the predefined stair to work what you want to work. I want to create my own specifically, so I'm using that create stair from that point. So this one I'm going to work on it by using the boundary. The boundary I'm creating it around here, from here to this point. So if you go to level 2, you should have something in similar. Good. So always stop at that point of which, so you can still edit it, does not matter, it's not a point of saturate. So now what we do here is that you click here, you delete this. So you divide this into 2 by starting to put riser. So the riser will be from to this. So what is the length? That's 2 meters. So I'm going to use 950. Enter. So then I need to start offsetting or first mirror so that I'll be able to do them together. So as you have done this, so it's great. So the next thing is that you offset it with what? With the numbers that you want. That's 300 mm, which is the foot part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leave it that manner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now close the boundary. Click on boundary, so you close it up. So you close them at the junction. So this one is done like this. So you have now done finished. So you need to create the part in which the stair will flow through. So are they entering from here? They're entering from inside here. So you draw your part, put it here, take another one, draw it there. So that's where the part flow through. So you click finish. So it's there. So you can change this if it's monolithic, if you like this to be. So this one is not monolithic or what. Select it. So click finish and see the part to which you create your stair. Yes, the stair now is recommended, is the flow and it's designed. So from here you come down, and from ground floor you climb up. So you're done with it. So when you click on section now, you see the way the whole thing flow. So assembly of this, you can change it to monolithic part. So that's the way I want it to be. Because now let me show you the evidence of what I did here, because you are wondering why monolithic, why that. So you click on section from that point and you draw down. So say go to view. So now let me select something and see. This is monolithic, the last page I select. So you say go to maximum riser. You see the formation this one comes with. So what I don't want is all this additional what is it called around it. I don't want that. So that's why I say okay, let me use monolithic. That will give me a neat and proper stair form. So that is what I did. So fine. So I'm looking at something in this stair that are not appropriate. Let me just go to your level 1 and you say edit part. So here are the things that are supposed not to. So what you need to do is to break it up. So split, you split it here too. So since they are following the host, they will all take the parts that they're supposed to take. So you go to section, so you have it, click the building section. So now you have the stay balance, the stay firm, and the stay accurate. So that's the one we do. Then now the next thing we want to do is to work on the roof. That's the one to do the external ceiling, because the reason why we want to do that is that we want the roof to be able to hold on the external lamp outside. So what we do is that we click on the architecture, then you go to your ceiling. So that the ceiling, you click and you say, instead of using automatic, and you say sketch ceiling. Sketch ceiling, now you use the external boundary to do whatever you want to do. You click here, click around. So you are going to use that inner block work, which is above the rooftop, to work that out. So that's what you need to focus your attention and leave this part, because you are still working on it for proper purposes. So this is what you do. So as you are done with this, align this to inside. So you trim anywhere, any area you know that there is confusion, so you trim them up. So from here now you offset. The offsetting you are going to do belongs to like 550 offset, to give a little space for the front, for the hip. So you're done with that. Now you close everything up. Close it up. Close all by doing what? By trimming it. So the tediousness will not allow to delay you. What you focus on is what you want to get. So as you are done with this now, it make your work easy. So this is the ceiling you have created. So click on finish and see something is missing. So say sketch cannot overlap. So look at it, then finish it. So now go to your 3D or elevation. Let's go to south elevation and see what you have done. So this is the ceiling we did. So we are going to change this one by clicking on duplicate it and call it what? Fascia. Call it ceiling fascia. So click OK. From here you change the thickness of it. So I'm changing the structure, changing it here. So I'm changing the thickness to something like 300. So the material and every other thing you might decide to change them, but not yet. We are going to work on that later. So that you click on this and see, can you see? So it's not finished because it's not flowing with what we want it to flow with. So you can first align with it and see whether it will flow. You see what they say? So you cannot change the plane. The reason why you cannot change the plane is because it does not have a regular it doesn't have a regular slope. So now the slope we are going to use the same slope we use for, click here and click on divine slope. So the same slope that we use for the roof is what we're going to use for it. So you click that and go to, can you see? So from here now you can bring this down. You don't need to align again, just bring it down to that point. So that is it. So the slope of the roof is automatically work with it. So click on the slope of the roof. What is the slope of the roof? 5. So you click on it now and you say edit. So open it from there and you select the slope and you write 5, complete 5 there. Fine. So go back to the elevation and see that everything is right and aligned. So now it's flow because of what we have the same. So that is the way you work. Align it. Yeah. So that is it. So when you look at it from 3D now, you find that this is now if you want to host lamp at this point now, it's more easier and more faster rather than the before. So now what we do is edit that part and go back to level 1 or level 2, sorry. And then you make this, you bring it front offset to 550. Control cell without copy. Remember, if you are doing that, you say without copy so that you cut the elements along. So you click here and see this one has come back to where it's supposed to go. So we are done with this now. We want to do the coping around this place, and it's going to be so simple and straightforward things like the way we did this here. So what we want to use strip to do the coping of that place. So now what do, click on architecture, create component, model in place. So here you click estimate work and say okay. Then here you just write coping of wall. So coping of wall will allow you to work on that line and give you, so you do use sweep here because of the little pattern you just want to do. You just want to be a plane, or if you want to do a plain one, use extrusion. So I'm using sketch part. To sketch pattern, I'm using this particular peak line. So at my peak line, this is what I start doing. Start with this. So return it here. Pick this one. Pick this up. Pick this up. Pick this. Pick this. Pick this up. And the same thing time. Pick this again. Pick. Stop there. So now you reduce this one. So it's going to stop here. You reduce this. Go to stop there. Then now you trim everything. All the boundaries, you trim them close, you trim them around. So that is what you do. So click finish and then edit the profile. Go to the east or west. So I'm going to use west. So pick from the west. And let's start the orientating program that we want to do around this place. So what we do is that we start doing the profiling. So you select this around how big you want, 100 cm. Fine, take it that manner. So from here I'm going to use, so I'm returning this in the close part. So I'm clicking this, I'm selecting that and click, say save. So if you have a thick line like this that everything be just at this top ribbon, just click on this and say close so that everything will be lighter and you'll be able to see them clearly. So and this black one you are seeing are just the shadow of what you have created before. So click this and you see that the copings are stored around this place. So that is how you add beautification to it. So double click here to expand this particular joint. So click there and you see the should be clean and closed. So like we're having this one, by the time we're editing this, all this line will be leave and we're not going to see them again. So for now, this is what we have demonstrated on this episode. So look at it from the 3D and see how far we have gone. This is what we create the scoping. At the same time we create the ceiling, at the same time we do this so why this one? Okay, we copy before, then you delete this one because of the double what we created. So click this and check what is the issue with this particular foundation. So those things need to check, and later in the next episode we are going to face the critical aspects and work on them. So why will this one will host the line, we will explain it to you in the next episode. So thanks for watching, thanks for following. To please subscribe if you are doing this for the first time, and if you are part of our followers, kindly share, at the same time help us to like and put your comments, anything that you need that you want to do.